Morning Woodhounds, Craig here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I was in the shed. I was going to throw the battery in the lawnmower and a battery in the car for what's under the car cover here. If you want to know what's under the car cover, I guess I'll tell you. This is a 19... Keep watching and please subscribe, because if we have 500, I'll take you for a cruise in it. But the main point of this video was I wanted to talk about my Wolfe 17RS. It's not going to be a complete review video or a complete overview of all the specifications of the machine. It's mainly just why I chose the 17RS. And I think a lot of people that are looking into this splitter probably have the 22RS on their mind as well. So I'm going to use that as a comparison, but full disclosure, I have never actually ran a 22RS, so take some of this with a grain of salt. So when I was shopping for a machine, I knew I wanted something that was lightweight, but still with a fast cycle time. So 17RS, 22RS, really both fit that bill. The 17RS obviously has 17 tons splitting force versus the 22RS with 22, 9 horsepower versus 13 horsepower, 1,000 pounds versus 1,200 pounds, and 15-gallon hydraulic tank to 25-gallon hydraulic tank. And the pump itself is also slightly different. I don't remember the specs off the top of my head. But those are the main differences on the surface of the machines as I saw them. So what was important to me? I wanted something that was lightweight, that I could move around the yard either by hand or with the quad easily. So both machines are lightweight, but 200 pounds does add up, especially if you have hilly terrain or you have snow, mud. That extra 200 pounds could be the difference of you getting the splitter moved around your yard easily. So I do like the 17RS for the weight aspect. The other major thing that I thought about when purchasing a new splitter was the cost. Brand new, the cost difference between the 17 and the 22 is about 800 bucks, which 800 bucks isn't a whole lot. So that would make the decision pretty tough. However, in my case, I haven't said this on the channel before, this splitter was actually the prototype 17RS, or the first one made. I saw it at the Midwest Firewood Frenzy last year, and at the time I didn't pull the trigger, but I thought about it for a few days, messaged Bob, and a week later I went back to Eau Claire to pick it up. So because it was the prototype and it was used at the factory, it had about 50 hours on it, I think, when I bought it. I was able to get it at a discounted price, $4,500. So to me, that made the decision a whole lot easier, because 50 hours isn't a lot for these professional grade machines. So the savings I was able to get off buying it used was a big deal. So if I hadn't had the chance to buy a used 17RS, the 22RS would be very, very appealing. The last thing I'll mention about choosing the 17RS over the 22RS is I know the type of wood I'm going to encounter. For the most part, I'm picky on the wood I bring home to my wood yard. So I don't have to worry about huge rounds, knotty pieces, nasty pieces, anything like that. I don't have tree services that just drop off anything they want. So because of that, I know the wood I put through here was hand selected by me, and if there's something that I don't think the 17RS can handle, which isn't a whole lot, I won't bother to cut it and bring it home to my wood yard. If you're somebody that has a tree service drop off and you're not sure what type of wood you're going to get, the 22RS or a bigger splitter might make more sense. But I know for me, the 17RS goes through almost 100% of all the wood it's ever been through. The pieces that it hasn't split, I think I caught them all on video. Maybe I'll try and throw a quick little clip in of each of those. 2 times it was with the 4-way wedge on. Another time was a real knotty ash piece. I actually saved that ash piece. My plan is if I ever get together with Jeremiah from Outdoors in the 608, I'm gonna give him that piece and see how his 22 RS fares against it. I think that'd be a cool side-by-side comparison. There's an exact piece of ash that this splitter did not split, and let's see if the 22 RS can do it. So one day maybe we'll make that happen, we'll see. So I think that covers most of the reasons why I chose the 17 RS. The last little bit I wanted to talk about was Autocycle versus log lift. I mean, it's gonna come down to your personal preference. To me, I use the Autocycle almost every time. Those of you that use a log lift, you don't use the log lift all the time. So right there, bang for your buck, Autocycle, you get something that you're probably gonna use all the time. The other thing that I decided to go with the Autocycle versus a log lift was because, again, I pick and choose my wood. I don't have a tree service drop off or anything like that. So if there's something that's too big to deal with, I don't bother bringing it home to the wood yard. Of course, there is the option of, if you do get those bigger pieces, you can always noodle them to get them onto the splitter, or use a maul or an axe to kind of lighten it up before trying to get it onto the splitter. So to me, there's some good workarounds for big logs instead of a log lift, but there's really not a good workaround for the Autocycle. You either have it or you don't. Well, I think that covers about everything I wanted to talk about on why I chose the 17 RS. Overall, it's a great splitter. For a complete list of specifications, pricing, lead times, and more, visit wolfridgemfg.com. And their website is great, their customer support is great, so you're in good hands if you have to reach out to Wolfe Ridge. I'll probably try and do another video talking about my 17 RS, more of a review video, I guess, after I have more time on it. Even though I've had it for almost a year, I've put under 50 hours on it in that year, so maybe it's because I'm super efficient, or the likely answer is I'm more of a hobbyist out here doing this for fun. But running this Wolfe Ridge 17 RS sure makes splitting fun. So I think that's going to wrap up this video. I appreciate everybody watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all later. Bye.